What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I went into Phineas and Ferb season 5 expecting the worst. You know how reboots be sometimes. But after watching it, I was actually surprised. I'm trying to be more consistent, so bear with me here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. There's 104 days of summer vacation till school comes along just to end. Alright, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, that intro was a little awkward. But I'm gonna be real with y'all, I haven't watched the entire season 5 yet. But I've seen enough to give a solid opinion, and honestly, it feels like they never left, and that surprised me. Because usually when a show comes back after years, something feels off. It doesn't hit the same, or they change too much. But this, they stayed true to it. Shout out to Dan Parmar and Jeff Zombie Marsh. They did a really good job. The animation is updated slightly, better lighting, smoother movement, but it feels like the same show. Now I do have one small issue, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit nitpicky. The running gags, they're using them a little too much, and the references to older episodes too. And it kind of feels like they're trying a bit too hard to be relatable, when it's like, you already are, you don't need to force it. Now, there is one episode I want to talk about, 15 Space Adventure. So basically it's Baljeet's favorite show, and he's taking care of Buford while he's sick. But the whole episode is inside that show, and personally, I wasn't really feeling it. It didn't even feel like Phineas and Ferb anymore. It felt like a completely different show. And the best way I can explain it is that it reminded me of Milo Murphy's Law, that crossover with Phineas and Ferb. Like, yeah, they were there, but they didn't really feel like the main characters anymore. They felt more like side characters in someone else's story, and that's exactly how this episode felt. I get that they're trying something new, which I respect, but this one just didn't land for me. Again, that's just my opinion, some people might like it. Now, if you haven't watched season 5 yet, what are you doing? And I already know, some of y'all don't have Disney Plus right now. Yeah, me too, prices going crazy. At this point, these subscriptions starting to feel like rent. But you can actually watch it on Disney now. They've got some episodes up there. But overall, season 5 is actually really solid. They didn't change too much, and they kept the same feeling that made people like Phineas and Ferb in the first place. And honestly, that's all they really need to do. That's gonna be it for today's video, but let me know, do you think season 5 actually lives up to the original, or am I giving it too much credit? If you want more Phineas and Ferb content, let me know. I've got a couple more things I didn't get to talk about, but I might save that for another video. I'll catch you all in the next one. And hey, if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. I'm trying to stay consistent this time.